What is up, everyone? Welcome to Body Code Games, and I am Cody. We are back here with another RPG developer, Bakin. So for today's tutorial, we are going to I'm going to show you how to use event switches for cutscenes. So I've done a cutscene tutorial, just a basic. So this one, I guess, would be like a next level, another kind of simple basic. But this is having, we'll go with just two things going at once. You can also do like three or four things going on at once, um, all running together at the same time, and I'll kind of show you what I'm talking about. So what we're going to have to do, or what I'm going to do, we have our main character here, and what I'm thinking of, let's have two soldiers come in at the same time, and, they want to, pick a fight or something. So we'll kind of, create a cutscene that does something like that. So we're going to go grab some characters. Let's see. We'll let's pick some random people. Let's do her. She's from my demo. And we'll do you. No, we'll do her. She's got cool hair. Alright. So we got both of them. Alright, so what we're going to want to do is I'm trying to think. I could change the camera angle. We'll leave like this. So what we'll do, we're going to double click one of our characters. We're going to create a custom event. So for this event, we're going to, up here where it says event starts, we're going to click where it says when player talks. We're going to scroll all the way down to automatically start only once. Now, what that does is when you get to this map and you have this event that says automatically start, that's going to be the first thing that happens in this map, to where you won't even be able to move or nothing until this plays out. So what we'll do, this is just going to be a basic one. I'll kind of start creating things where it gets more advanced for these cutscene tutorials, because it's a lot. The video I posted yesterday of my cutscene for my game Besotted, that took 6 hours to make. But I'm going to kind of do a quick run through on that scene yesterday in a future video. That way you can kind of see. But if I had to do step by step, I mean, it took me 6 hours to do it. Just because, like, having to write out the dialogue and do the cameras. But I'll show you what it looks like in the actual scene. But we'll do something beginner friendly, and that's what we're kind of doing today. Okay, so now we're going to, so we want our event to walk toward the character. So what we're going to do is, in the category section, go scroll all the way down to the events. And what that's going to do is going to, since that person is an event, so we can choose an option for them to do here. So what we're going to do, want to make them walk toward me. So we're going to go right here and says make event walk. And let's see. I mean, you can always just do walk towards player, and they'll just go toward the player or wherever they're at. I like to do that. That way I can kind of count the steps. But we'll walk toward the player, or you can just click down. That's where the player is. But we'll do walk toward player. You can do either one. We'll just go. Where is the player? Okay. So there are about 3 steps, as you can see. 1, 2, 3. So we'll do 3 steps. Walk toward player. And they'll head straight for him. Alright. We are going to click OK. Oops. Double click that. What I like to do over here in your movement settings, I should do a tutorial on movement settings. We're going to change the movement speed for this event to slowest. That way it'll kind of slow walk toward them. All right. So now we're going to click OK. So this is what it looks like when it does happen, just for this event walking toward my player. So we're going to do step by step and kind of watch how everything plays out, and I'll kind of progress along more. I can't remember if it's got music. Ooh. What in the world was that? That was super weird. I have no idea what just happened. Could have been a bug. That was extremely weird. So, I think, Oops. So was this? So I think I did it the opposite way. Let me see what just happened. That was a bug, and we're experiencing it together. And this is supposed to be a tutorial. That was extremely weird. It's using my whole sprite sheet. I don't know why it's doing that. It's so weird. So what we're going to do is we're going to change her and see if that still happens if I use a different sprite. I don't understand why that did that. Okay, perfect. That was weird. I'll have to figure that out later. But as you can see, she moved toward the player. That was so weird, guys. It's a part of game development. You're going to see some weird stuff. Alright, so since we have her, she's walking toward the player. So now what we are going to want to do is we're going to have both characters walk simultaneously. And how you would do that is you're going to double click the second event, this character, click OK. Now how this is going to work, where it says event starts, you're going to want to go to automatically start, but not only once, because if you do this, only one of them will play out, and we want both of them at the same time. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to automatically start only once in parallel. So what that means is it's going to play the event at the same time as the other one. But the only way to do that is you have to come over here. It says conditions to run this sheet. This will make it much simpler. You're going to want to add sheet condition. We're going to want to do an event switch. You can also do a variable box. We'll go further detail in another tutorial, but we're just talking about switches. We're going to want to click event switch. Now, when you do this, since we're in my main game, I'm not going to add anything to break anything. So I'm going to reuse one. Every time you make an event switch, you're going to want to have a brand new name for every switch, and you're going to have to remember. That's why you can see it like Cold Crest Clock Freya, Cold Crest Clock Vinicus. That's from I seen yesterday. Cold Crest Vinicus Piano Scene. As you can see, there's a lot of switches going on for the events. We're just going to do variable 0. But every time you do a switch, create a brand new one for everything, because I learned the hard way. When I released my demo, I wasn't too sure. It kind of broke my demo because I was using the same variable, whatever, 0 switch for multiple things. I'm like, why? I didn't put 2 and 2 together. I reused the same one thinking it wouldn't mess it up. But it would only play it once, and once that one switch gets turned on, it's over. So that's why you have to have a new name for every single event that you do when you do a switch. keep that in mind. So we're just going to do variable 0. Click OK. And so what this is going to happen, also we're going to do the same thing. Go to events, make player walk. Let's see, make player walk down 3. Click OK. And so you're going to go back to the original event. We're going to click this one. So since we want this at the same time, you're going to click the plus sign again prior to making this event walk. We're going to go down here to to switches. Click switches, and it said event switch on or off. We're going to click that, and we're going to click variable. So you go to your switches that I can see. So since we chose variable 0, click OK. We want variable 0 switch on, and that way, before she starts walking, it's going to turn the other one on as well to where they both walk at the same time toward him. So let's see what that looks like. I should have slowed her down, so let's redo that so it looks better. But as you can see, they both walked at the same time. Change her movement speed to slowest. I like it, especially when you're doing cutscenes. You don't want them moving too fast. Let's see it now. As you can see, they're both walking together. Alright, so we'll just add a little extra so that way we can kind of do a little bit more with this cutscene. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to add some dialogue. And let's see. We'll add some dialogue. And we'll do a speech bubble, and we're going to want to click this event. That way it looks like it's coming from this event. Hey, I heard you were talking about me. And we're going to click another plus sign. Let's see, go back to display message. And we're going to, for this, we're going to want the player. So that's going to be your character, like yourself, the player. We're going to click player. That way it comes from him to where he's speaking back to her. She says, hey, I heard you were talking about me. We'll pick a fight. Yes. Yes, I did. You got a problem? And then we're going to click the other plus sign. We're going to display message again. So now we want the other character to talk as well. So not this event, but the other one. If you scroll down here where it says player event, whatever, cast in your party, since I have all these, that's why I'm showing it. But since we created that other event already, look who's popping up down here. It's that event we created. And we can click this, and that way the speech bubble would be above her head. And that way she's speaking as well. Hey, let's get this guy. And the spelling's not great, obviously. I'm just doing this off the top. Hey, okay, so she says, hey, I heard you talking about me. Your main character says, yes, I did. You got a problem. No, we'll change it. No. But we are about to. Let's teach him a lesson. All right. And we're going to see what that looks like. 15 minutes already. I'm sorry, guys. It's that bug. Okay, now they're both walking. Hey, I heard you were talking about me. Yes, I did. You got a problem? No, but we're about to. Let's teach him a lesson. So, It looks perfect, doesn't it? So now what we're going to do, we're going to want to create a fight scene between that. I'm trying to make this quick because I don't like doing too long tutorials. Let's see. So now after all that, we're going to go down to the very bottom where it says battles. And we're going to want to click on the command and execute battles and check results. So, as you can see over here, if you wanted to, like when defeated, you can click this. You don't have to end the game, but you can as well. Let's see. I think it's in the events. I could be wrong. Where is it? Might be cameras, screen effects. Okay, so let's just say you create a boss battle and you lose that boss battle and you want it to say game over. What you're going to do, specify, game over. And then we're going to click that. And it'll say here, you can either A, go back to the title, or revive on the spot, or you can do advanced settings to where you can click edit settings and it'll kind of, say if you want 1 HP, specified value, leader only, so just more in depth if you want to do that. But if someone kills me in my games or majority of RPGs, we're going back to the title. But if you want to do a boss battle to where you're supposed to lose no matter what, just click revive on the spot and you can further create more dialogue for the cutscene. But we'll do that. And here you say if one, you can choose to say something or whatever. Then it'll go to end branching. So when you're defeated back to title, it's not going to matter because it's not coming here because you're going straight to the title. So pretty much if you win the battle, you'll come here and you can end the event. We're just going to choose a random person. Doesn't matter. Random, let's see. We can fight a giant bat. But if you pause and follow along, you'll understand this a lot better. So we'll click title skip test play just so you can see what it's like. There's so much you can do for the cutscene and events, and I'll make a more lengthy one, but this is just the start of a many cutscene tutorials for RPG developer Bakin. So let's see what that happened. Hey, I heard you were talking about me. Yes, I did. You got a problem? No, but we're about to. Let's teach him a lesson. And it will go into the title or into the battle. So we're going to end it here. So if you're wanting to do something similar, just to give you an idea, like, hey, you got a boss battle, you want a little dialogue prior to that in the battle, this tutorial should be perfect for you. And as weeks, months go by, I'm going to keep releasing more tutorials and we'll kind of follow up on these cutscenes. But thank y'all for watching. I have a game on Steam if you want to wishlist it and play the demo. And everything is made here in RPG developer Bakin. Again, thank y'all for following along. And until the next time, y'all have a wonderful weekend or whenever you're watching this. And thanks again for watching.